Howdy, howdy. Welcome to Chapter 2 or Unit 2, Section 1. We're going to be doing something called histology. Histology is the study of tissues, but not those type of tissues, the tissues that make up your whole entire body. There are a whole bunch of different types of tissues that you find all over your body. Here's an example of a few of them. So we have epithelial tissue, which makes up your skin. Skeletal muscle, muscular tissue, which makes up your voluntary muscles, your heart muscles, and also your smooth muscles. We have connective tissue, which, as you can guess, connects the different parts of your body together and kind of fills in all the blank spots. We have nervous tissue over here, which makes up your brain, spinal cord, and all the nerves. So right here, it looks like there's 6 pictures, but there's actually 4 main types of tissues. Skeletal, cardiac, and smooth make up the muscle tissues. Nervous tissue, connective, and epithelial. So we're going to get into all of these. Today we're just going to look at a basic overview of each one. Alright, so histology is the study of hist, which means tissues. Ology, the study of. So the study of the body's tissues. And the different types and functions of them. This is a very simple, basic understanding of the 4 main types of tissues that your body are made out of. First one is epithelial tissue. The main job of epithelial tissue is to cover stuff. Cover your outsides, cover your insides, line things. It's basically always touching either air or open cavities like inside your mouth or inside of your gut, but it's always touching a space as opposed to another tissue. Connective tissue supports. It supports your bones. It supports the muscles. It supports your fluids. It's just there. It's when you take out epithelial, muscle, and nervous, it's all the extra fluff in between that holds it all together. Muscle movement. In a nutshell, that's what muscle does. And then nervous controls body movements, controls synapses, controls every part of your body altogether. So here's some pictures kind of showing you simple artistry of what they look like, but we're going to get into those much more detail later. Oh no! Let me try this again. Let me scoot this little guy over. Sorry about that. Alright, epithelial, like we said, lines or covers different body cavities or the outsides of your body. So, epithelial covers and lines body surfaces and cavities, sorry about that, such as skin and mucous membranes. Mucous membranes don't necessarily make mucus, it just means that they're soft and moist. So, like inside your nose, inside your mouth. Your inside your eyeball right there. Other areas I'm not going to point to. Those are all epithelial tissues and mucous membranes. So skin is a dry epithelial layer, so it's not soft and wet unless you took a shower or something. Then it'd be wet. But anyway, it dries. Glands, the glands like your sweat glands, your oil glands, your earwax glands, they're all also considered epithelial tissue as well. So main functions, we said to cover, but some a little more detail. Protection, your outer skin protects you from lots of different things. Absorption, the inside linings of especially of your organs can absorb material, so absorption is a good one. Filtration, like in your kidneys, epithelial tissue is what pulls all the bad stuff out of your blood, sends it down to your bladder. Excretion, when you sweat, you are excreting bad things from your body, and that's epithelial. Secretion, when you're producing saliva or producing oil, that is a function of epithelial. And sensory reception, because usually epithelial has lots of nerves in it that allows you to pick up information. So here's a little chimpanzee over here showing different types of epithelial tissues that he has all over his body. Sorry guys, I made this at home and so it's not converting properly. Okay, connective tissue is the most abundant type of tissue that you have in your body, and it includes things like cartilage, so like your nose and your ears are all cartilage, that's connective tissue. Your blood, the only liquid tissue that you have in your body. Fat, yeah, well you know where fat's at, is also connective tissue. The tendons and ligaments that make up or hold together your bones or attach your muscles to your bones, all connective tissue as well. So what's the functions of them? Pretty much anything you can think of. It binds together your organs and your skin and basically gives you the human shape that you are. Supports your muscles, supports your bones. Stores fat, makes blood, fights infections. Connective tissue helps to produce lymphocytes, which are needed for destroying germs and viruses and things like that. And so it helps keep you healthy and also helps to repair tissue. So anytime you hurt yourself, like I've got a gnarly paper cut on my finger, and so my connective tissue is what's helping make that better right now. Here's a picture showing in your arm just all the different types of connective tissues you have. Adipose fat, so we have that subcutaneous under our skin. Cartilage holding together these bones here. Bone itself. Blood inside of there. Loose connective tissue, which is just kind of, when we open the catch, you'll see it's sheets, little sheets of tissue. And then fibrous connective tissue, which is forming the tendons and the ligaments in there. So lots of connective tissue in your body. All right, muscle tissue, 3 main types. Cardiac, which is found only in your heart. Skeletal, only in the muscles that you have control over. And smooth muscles, the muscles that you don't have any control over, such as your small and large intestine and your stomach. Function, produce movement. Obviously, your skeletal muscles help you move you around. Circulate to blood. Every time your muscles move, they squeeze the blood. Your arteries squeeze the blood from one place to another, and also helps to generate heat. Another one I didn't think to put down is to propel food. It helps to propel the food throughout your intestines to get it out to the other side. And where'd it go? There it is. And the last one, nervous tissue. Nervous tissue found in only the brain, spinal cord, and associated nerves. You have 2 types of nerves, ones that go from your body to your brain, and one that goes from your brain down to your body, but we'll learn about those later. Function, to generate and conduct nervous impulses. Basically, they're the messengers. They tell your body what to do, they tell your muscles what to do, they tell your glands what to do. So they are the control center of your whole entire body. And you can see here's a drawing showing a typical neuron, which is a nerve cell, and over here, here's a slide of photomicrograph where they took some brain, smeared it on a slide, stained it so you could see it, and now you can see it's kind of cool looking. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let me check the next slide, make sure, yeah, that's it. All right, so that's it for the first unit, 2-1, histology. So what do you need to know? Histology, study of tissues. There's 4 types of tissues. Know the basics of where you can find them and what each one can do. All right, thanks, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I can't find the stop button. There it is. Bye.